Well, hello again, Kingdom Death fans. Why don't we get into this pre-hand stuff? I don't really have a huge strategy against the guy or anything like that. There's a lot of things I want to do. Some things I want to do in this settlement phase, so let's get doing. First thing we'll do, I've got this mess of stuff over here. We're going to turn these 5 things into 5 pieces of leather just to go over the ruling again. Leatherworking specifically says you add the leather straight to your settlement storage. Then when you add resources to settlement storage, that means you're allowed to go over the deck limit, because technically you don't even draw these from the deck, you just would write it down in settlement storage. So you can get more than 4 at a time. There's only 4 in the deck. I took a bunch out anyway. But yeah, we're gonna spend an endeavor, we're gonna make 5 leather. And I'm gonna spend 2 leather and a bone to make a hunter whip. I kind of want the whip because in 1.5 it's a lot more handy just for general hunting purposes. There's a handful of events that benefit from having the whip. So we're gonna make one, and then we're gonna spend 2 more leather with the shank bones here to make a couple more pickaxes so we can start farming scrap and iron. They'll probably break. I wouldn't doubt it. But we won't need these yet, so I'm just gonna put these in here. I'm just getting them in advance. Last piece of leather, I'm just gonna hold on to that. So I actually had to change of heart for what I wanted to do. I was initially going to do a K-Tar style build, because the K-Tar build can be pretty strong, but I changed my mind. There's a different idea that's not as like competitive that I wanted to give a shot, so we're gonna do that instead. And as for the other guy, I was also gonna make a Screaming Antelope armor set, but I changed my mind on that as well. We're actually gonna hold off on that. I could have just flat out like got half of a leather set done, but I don't think I'm gonna work on the leather set either. Not this time around, at least. What I'm hoping will happen is after the hunt, we'll get paint. We did thin the deck by 1, but there's a lot of cards. When I'm drawing more of these, I'm probably just gonna thin the deck now. Which means don't pick any innovations that add more consequences until we get paint, because we are already 11 years in. And we don't have dash, which is not desirable. But anyway, we're gonna make 2 dried acanthus with their fresh acanthus in the core set. That's what you do with your fresh acanthus. I mean, you could keep it. I think there's cooking recipes that use fresh acanthus, but I'm not too worried about cooking recipes too much yet. And I'm gonna turn these 3 organs into 3 monster greases. I wasn't going to do this, but I figured we may as well for the fight coming up. So we have a special showdown against the hand, and there's I actually have a rules query for you guys. I'm gonna play it raw. I already looked this up in advance. Doesn't seem to be a clear answer. Most people play it raw. It's advantageous for the humans to do so. I'll discuss that in a minute though. The next thing we're going to do is I did cheat on the last round because I keep forgetting. I need to always check. We have some Shattered Jaw people. I added in the cheat. I think it's been like a week since I recorded last and checked this stuff. So Sirius did encourage on like 1 round. I unticked his encourage box now too to help remind me. He can't do that. But now he can. The Dark Dentist is in town, so we're gonna use 1 skull to mend bones, and she's just gonna fix his Shattered Jaw. I wasn't going to do this either because I don't really care about Shattered Jaw too much, but I figured I should try to amend the mistake we made, but we did definitely cheat. And one of these I need to edit out of here. Which one do you not have? You have Extra Sense, King Step, Rhythm Chaser. Alright. Tumble, you don't have Tumble anymore. I want to make sure I stay on the up and up when I notice these things. That's what Sirius is doing. The next thing we're going to do is utilize our Matchmaker ability from Nina. Try and make another kid. I'm not too worried about... we're going to Matchmaker Martha and Maria as usual. It's pretty much the entire settlement is their children. Alright, so we have a 5. That's just a regular kiddo. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, regular kiddo. Nothing special. So that's a success. Successful birth. I didn't think of a name for regular kiddo, so I'll just leave them there. We got a new population. Let me make sure they are all up to snuff. This should be correct. 4, 1, 1, and 1 understanding. Yeah. Dodge, Encourage, Surge. Alright. So good job. We had a successful intimacy. Now the next thing we're going to do is go to Shrine, and this is the thing I need to talk about. Let's roll the dice first, and I'll talk about it. Might not even happen. Might not even happen. Alright, it's a 10, so it's gonna happen. Final adjustments. Departing survivors add 1 to all hit locations. So here's what we need to talk about, and this is how I'm gonna play it. I won't discuss this for too long. But, we have a special showdown. Special showdown occurs right here. After prepare departing survivors. And then when we come back from a special showdown, we go to step 5 immediately. You just update the death count, and then you have another settlement phase if there's more you want to do. And then you depart again. Now, Shrine's tax. This may be used once per settlement phase, but it doesn't, like, disappear from the text, you know? So the question is, when I go to the hand and when I go to the hunt, which will probably be an antelope, do I get this benefit for both of those things? And the way I'm going to rule it is yes. We can only endeavor here once per settlement phase, but it doesn't say you can only use the effect once per settlement phase. And both times survivors are going to be departing. They depart to the special showdown and to the regular hunt, so that's how I'm going to rule it. We'll have the shrine benefit for both. I just want to go over that. Most people agree with that wording, but they also say it's just a little ambiguous, you know, kind of needs an extra sentence there to clarify if this lasts all year, or if it ends after the next hunt, or what. Anyway, I need to think now. I planned all that over the week, and then I didn't know what to do with these other 3. We have 3 more endeavors that I need to spend before we go on the hunt. I can bloodlet someone, if I want. But I don't think I want to do that. I could... I may do the drums thing on these guys. So we're sending in some pugs. We're fighting the hand, we're sending in pugs. We've got Marisha, who's gonna go in. And we've got Hardin, our regal dude, who's gonna go in. We've got Sheena. And we've got Minerva. Minerva was suffering from, I think, just apathy. Some sort of patheticness. So we haven't really been using her. She makes a good pug. She can't gain or use survival though, so it'll be interesting to see if she actually survives this fight. Anyway, I'm gonna have to edit these guys up too. Because we're going to be doing just you know, the hand fight's gonna come and go once I actually get to it. Could do some rhythm chasers. What I want to do is start gathering some scrap. So I may scrap scavenge. Because I think my next priority that I want to do is get access to the blacksmith as soon as we can. Ideally, we will get paint after the hunt, and then I will probably fight the Phoenix. Oh, that'll be exciting. Exciting change of pace. Phoenix is pretty difficult. At least I think so. I don't know what else I would do with this. We could augury to make more tinkerers. Share the EXP. These people, I'm not too worried about them surviving or not. 2 of them already have Rhythm Chaser. We'll scrap scavenge. Let me just make sure I do it on someone that can survive. Est. I'll do it on Est. So Est will scrap scavenge once. Alright, that's a 3. For your emblem. Okay, she needs to spend survival. Something in the darkness attacked her. Gonna scrap scavenge again. Alright, so she's not having luck. There's just night monsters or dark monsters swinging at her. I'll use the last one for Rhythm Chaser. We'll put Rhythm Chaser onto Marisha. There's nothing really wrong with her, we just haven't been using her. Okay, and then with that in mind, Sirius, I did his thing. I can return him over here. Nina, same deal. No one skipped the hunt, right? Oh, this person's skipping the hunt. Wouldn't, right? Yeah. Because of post-traumatic stress. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else that I want to do, so we are going to be fighting the hand. Let me just do all of my on-arrival bonuses now, I guess. So we get an extra armor, we get 2 survival for departing, so it's 2 for departing. 1 extra armor for shrine, and that's gonna be available to us all year long. Right, and I need to build my characters, so monster grease definitely goes on you. We'll have Rhythm Chaser benefit, putting us at 4 evasion. Whisker Harp gets another survival, the Rawhide stuff gets her maxed up survival, and this I think is totally fine and acceptable. She's got the extra luck, we're not going to use it because we're not fighting the hand. If you guys have ever seen this fight before, you'll know why. If not, I guess you're in for a treat, because it's just, well, you'll see. Get the extra armor on him. We have Rhythm Chaser. We have 2 for departing, 1 for the harp on arrival. You arrive right away. And I don't need to bring this. I don't need to bring the whip. I mean, I don't need to bring anything with us, really, for the shields and body armor. We will bring... Where did my... Did I put them here? Are these the only Drydacanthus we have? I don't want to bring the Drydacanthus, actually. I want to save it. If people die in this fight, I'm expecting no one to die, but if they die, then they die, you know? And we don't want fecal cells, because I think fecal cells are useless with the gimmick of this monster. Alright, you can be permanent for the monster grease. This is for the Rhythm Chaser. So he got his survival. And he's got King Step and Leader, I need to remember. Right, neither of those things truly matter. Okay, Sheena. Get 4, 2 for departing, 2 for the rawhide stuff. Not those particular rawhide things, but what is it? Boots and the gloves. 1 for the shrine. Got the monster grease, the rawhide rhythm chaser. And she's a strategist, so I can add a giant stone face or toppled pillar. I think I will do that. I'll worry about that in a second. So she's good to go. These guys all have spear. Proficiency doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to go over this. And then Minerva, she's apathetic. She can't gain any survival. She's not a rhythm chaser either. Alright, yeah, we're gonna give her a monster grease at the very least. And then I think that about does it. I'm going to switch the bandages over to Sheena. And yeah, there's no real reason for me to move this stuff yet, but I'm just planning out ideas for later strategies. We'll see how well it goes. But alright, let's get the hand up. I haven't fought the hand in quite a long time. I don't know why I'm going to rules. I want showdown setups. The hand. Look at this man. Hand on hip. Other hand probably on hilt. And this old man screaming at him. Surely. Okay. The hand is an almighty, all godly dude. So we need to deal with him, and the way we deal with him is just by blocking. 1 giant stone face, 1 stone column, 1 mana terrain card. So I actually don't remember that. Oh, maybe I do remember that. I don't know. Anyway, let's set him up here. It is time for the hand to grace us with his presence. The giant stone face, 3 stone columns, a random terrain, and then strategist says, we will take the toppled pillar, as there is another giant stone face in the deck, but we'll take the toppled pillar as our extra terrain bit. Could come in handy for a certain card. And one of my future campaigns, as I keep getting further and further in this, I'll probably humor fighting this guy, but as you're gonna find out, the hand is somewhat infamous, if you don't know, because his fight it's truly unique, but the way it's done, he's like an amazingly overpowered character, sort of. And you don't mess with him. The way you win is you survive until he runs out of AI cards. I don't know why I'm sorting this. Stone columns. We want stone columns. Let's have 2 destroyed ones this time. Yeah. For some more variety. And then ore vein. Well, if only I had the foresight that an ore vein was going to appear, I would have brought a pickaxe with us. Ore veins are going to be pretty awesome. We've been getting a few. This is like the 4th one, I think. Okay, so this stuff gets set up normally. We start on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is place the toppled pillar. And we're gonna put it over here somewhere. maybe over here. And how does this work? 6 spaces from all other terrain. I'll just plop that over here because we're all going to be starting down here. And I'm going to have to figure some stuff out. A little bit of pre-game setup. Oh yeah, if anyone's interested, we got Marisha, we got Harden, Sheena, and the other girl's just wearing white lion armor, Minerva. Stone columns, 4 spaces from all other terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put the stone column here. Put the stone column here. 2, 3, 4, and we'll put this one over here. They're basically building a little cage, and there's a reason why. We probably don't have to worry about it. It's just a security measure, really. Alright, the hand. He has 10 basic cards. Take out one. Bada bing, bada boom. That's his deck. Alright, 5 movement, 14 toughness. Doesn't seem so bad off the bat, right? And then he's got tons of gimmicks in his hit location deck. We want green, blue, and... Hold up. We want this, 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 this. You want like all this shit. Alright. Red, blue, green lenses. They're all set to close. So the hand has like a bunch of eyes on him. Can't really see it good on that model. So basically our survivors are going to have an aura tied to them, and we determine that through polarized aura. So everybody's going to get this card. And then he has this trait, Go Steppin'. And then applause is at the start of the showdown, we place this card face down at the bottom of the AI deck. So this is the last AI card. And we want him to activate this card. And now the other thing is Impossible Eyes. He has this as well. Okay. So the hand can see everything, and when he suffers a wound, he gets a token on Impossible Eyes instead of moving a card to the wound stack. So he's always going to do his entire deck of attacks. And then if you hurt him a number of times up to his limit based on level, this is a level 1 hand, you will earn his respect. Otherwise, you will earn his applause. So that's the thing. Earning his respect is kind of a pain in the ass and not worth it, honestly. But we're gonna earn the level 3 hand's respect in the far future, hopefully, if everything goes well. I'm gonna try to anyway. So the other thing is this polarized aura. If we have the same number of our affinities, we have a white aura. Otherwise, our aura color is whatever we have the most affinities of. If you have a 2-way tie, then you're both of those colors. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need some extra dice, because this is how I do this. So we have 1 red affinity, we have 1 blue affinity, or 2 blue affinities. We are blue. So I'm just gonna put the dice here. You can use a token or whatever you want. We're blue. And I'm gonna put it on a 10 just because Lantern 10 looks good. There we go. I'm having a hard time doing that. Here, let me do this. Alright, so this guy has 1 green and 1 red, and there's a tie, which means he is green and red. Before I departed, if I was intelligent, I won't fix it now, but I would have not connected the green and just let him be red. But that's fine. This could be advantageous to me. This could be disadvantageous to me. He's green and red. This affects targeting of the hand. He targets based on aura. So this person, 1 blue, 1 red. So he is blue and red. Alright, cool. And then this person is 1 red. So they are red. We have a red, blue, red, green, and a blue. Alright, fantastic. And we make it to the showdown. Let me just see. Minerva, yeah, she can go farming. So I'm gonna start her there, and then everyone else can just stay here. Last thing to keep in mind is Ghost Step. Every time he's told to do Ghost Step, he does this. He's gonna like phase through your dude. Phase through your survivors, and then anyone he passes through suffers a 1 brain damage per monster level, and then he ends his movement. So there is a thing you can do, which is suffer collision intentionally in the corner, because if you're in the corner and he's phasing, he can't like go past you. So he'll land on you, and then you will, you know, fly along the wall, and you'll no longer be adjacent to him. So you can dodge a lot of his attacks that way. And that's something that we're probably going to do. Well, I don't know. It's not really necessary. Maybe I'll show that off on a higher level hand. For now, we don't care overly. I think we're ready to go. Let me just make sure everyone's tokens are face up. Let's get this shit on the road, man. We're gonna start with Marisha. And we're gonna have her scry the AI deck. So this is what you do. Rawhide headband person says, yo, I wanna find out what you're doing. Alright. So he's gonna chuckle at us. Everyone will lose a survival. And we can roll a dice on the 15 plus. We're knocked down in fear. That's interesting. Otherwise, we suffer 5 brain damage. That seems backwards to me, you know? Like, if you're more courageous, wouldn't you not care about his chuckle? It's interesting though, the courageous fear him. The non-courageous don't understand quite how powerful the hand is. Alright, if you don't get knocked down, you suffer 5 brain damage. Or I guess if you're deaf, you suffer 5 brain damage. I see, because it says otherwise. And then he stretches his limbs, and all his lenses go to close. This one's like a good breather card. Thunderbolt right. Survivor with the most red affinities will be getting attacked for 7 fucking damage. Now, all these triggers we don't have to worry about unless his eyelids are open. And the way the eyelids work, if a survivor with that aura wounds him, you flip the lens to open. So when you want to fight this guy, a really good strategy is to understand what color is actually decent and then make all of your survivors that color if possible. If you make anyone white, then you have to choose a closed lens. So white aura survivors are problematic. You can't really play around the lens effects. You don't want them all to be open if you can avoid it. Alright, anyway, that's just discussion. So this is 2 dice, hits on 4s, accuracy is kind of bad on it. And our evasion is kind of godlike, so this is a red survivor. That's gonna be... Oh, it's a 3-way tie, but because we're playing with the rule of death hardcore, his most advantageous target will be Minerva, so he's going to end up attacking her. That's fine. We can't dodge. So Minerva could just end up taking 7 damage if we don't do this carefully. Let me read Ghost up again. Right, until it passes through the target. So we can abuse that just by staying on the edge. He won't be able to pass through us. I mean, I guess you could argue that he like comes up. You'll see. You'll see. We'll go over that in a minute. I'm gonna let him chuckle first. He can chuckle at us all he wants. So that was just our scry. Since he's chuckling, we'll have Marisha on 2, 3, 4, 5. Come over here. Gonna have Harden. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come over here. I'm gonna scry the AI deck for the humor, or hit location deck for the humor, so I can show you guys how we kill them. Not that, not that, not that. Alright, so it's not on top. This doesn't matter, we're not gonna touch him. And I won't spoil his deck. If you don't want to be spoiled, I won't go further than that. Hold on a second, the radio has stopped. I don't know why it does that. Sheena! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Minerva. We're gonna farm this iron while we're here. Got an 8, so that'll be an iron strange resource. Hopefully, I think we'll be fine, you know. We'll get out. Let me reorganize this while I'm at it. There we go. Yeah, I have this nice and organized. Honestly, I wish I could like Control C from here and then paste and copy paste out of a stack. That would be such a cool feature. Tabletop Simulator, you know what to do for the next update. For the time being, I gotta take this crap out. I just don't like the auto copying, but I don't know how to turn that off. Anyway, we've got the iron. Archive this terrain, and then we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we're chilling. We're gonna end our turn. No one else is gonna do anything else. Yeah. Next round, AI goes. By the way, we go first because it's a Nemesis showdown, right? We always go first, I think. Yeah, we're defending our home. Said to make sure. Okay, so soft chuckle. Noise fills the survivors with an unprecedented dread as he literally turns his head back and then gives us the goose sound effect. Honk honk. Can't stand it. I'm sorry. Goose game came out recently, so I had to give it a shout out. All non-death survivors lose 1 survival and roll 1d10. And anyone who has a 15 plus with the courage added is gonna fall down and have a bad time. Everyone else is not brave enough to be afraid. And WarioWare music starts playing. Alright, 1 survival, 2 survival, 3 survival, 4... Oh, she can't dodge anymore. And then we don't have no courage. 1 courage. That's an 11, I think. The 3rd dice is an 11. No one hit 15, so everyone isn't quite brave enough to comprehend that this guy is dangerous. Okay, no one's afraid of him. So he's just chuckling, he stretches his limbs, all his lenses are closed now, which, by the way, this is the most excellent AI card to Surge Rush this asshole, because anything you open, he'll just close. And, yeah, it's our turn, so. We know he's gonna target the red survivor, so what we want to do is set it up so that Minerva just gets, hit with Ghost Step. Now, I don't have Minerva near the corner. because I didn't think about her getting hit on the first round, so we won't be able to do the thing that we want to do right away. But we can head towards the corner and then start doing that. So Marisha will go. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to find out what's next. It's also... oh, it's both of the Thunderbolt rights. Okay, so Marisha is probably... she'll be okay on the second one, but the first one could kill her. Possibly. Pardon. 2, 3, 4, 5. We shall block. May as well. And then Sheena. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll bring her up there. She'll block. May as well. Excuse me. Let me get a drink. Sip my drink. And then we're gonna have Minerva go. Delicious drink. Okay. Minerva, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have Minerva stand here. She kind of has to. You know what? Minerva might be fucked either way. Okay, and then she's gonna block. I can always move the card. See how this goes down. So, next round. Ooh, I can surge and block. Anyway, AI goes Thunderbolt right. The survivor with the most red affinities is a 3-way tie. And Rule of Death says Minerva is the most susceptible. So the way he works, he's gonna ghost step like whoosh. He just moves until he passes through, and that means he'll like when you're in the edge here, you have to be in the corner. Only the corner stops him from passing through you, but here he would go down like this and then move across, you know, to pass through you. So we get passed through, and then suffer 1 brain damage instead of normal collision. And then that's it. So ghost steps and then he attacks the target. So he's gonna give us a Thunderbolt right. 2 quick jabs. 2 quick jabaroos. He rolled a 4, he rolled a 6, he hits on a 4. We have 2 evasion, he actually hits on a 6. So we dodged 1 and we blocked the other one. Thus, we are not dying today. At least not yet. And, I think that's it. So this goes into discard. And now, we can chill. So yeah, I can't get her into the corner yet. She can take the next attack. We'll have Minerva go, she'll stand there, she'll block. She's a brave girl. And then we'll have Sheena go. Sheena's going to... But you know what? I know I said he would go after Minerva, but when I set up in this position, who else was red? I'm going to keep these results now, but I'm just wondering, I can actually make an argument against myself. Both of them are red. The most damage he could have done would have been to pass through all of them and then land on these 2 and attack Sheena. But he has the least odds of hitting Sheena because she has 5 evasion. And no one cares about taking brain damage or suffering collision. So I think going after Minerva, since he can kill her, is correct. But I could make an argument that he would have targeted Sheena to cross over and disrupt my stuff here. Anyway, we've got Sheena selected. We're gonna move her 1 over here and chill. We're gonna have Marisha go. Sheena will block again, of course. Marisha, 1, 2, 3. Just stand over there and chill and scry. So I'm gonna let Thunderbolt right happen. I really do think he'll just go after Minerva. That's his best target. And then liver blow, most green affinity. That'll be Harden, the only green boy. And liver blow is 5 damage, hits on 2s at 2 speed. So, not a big deal. Potentially survivable if we get hit. But we'll leave it in this order. And Harden will chill there since he'll be the next target. This way he can actually avoid the attack entirely. That'll be a good demonstration of how this fight works. Alright, so we'll just have Harden go and block again. And then, yeah, we'll end their turn. So next round. Thunderbolt, right? Most red affinities, 3-way tie. Again, you could make a case. Oh, he won't go after Marisha, actually. So now that we're separated, I mean, you could still make a case he'll pass through her and then just knock Marisha around, but that's not advantageous for him because we'll just stand up on the next turn. I think his best shot is going after Minerva to kill her because he can actually kill her with 7 damage. So she'll suffer brain damage. We got 2 dice. The 4 and a 5. We dodged the 4 and the 5 because he hits on 6s. That doesn't even matter. Alright. So yeah, this is how the hand fight works. Because if you pay attention to the effects of the open eyes, his attacks become extremely ridiculous. And we don't want none of that. We just want him to be chill. So Harden is the next target. What we're gonna do, we didn't block. We're gonna activate Minerva, reactivate block, and then 1, 2. We're gonna just get out of his way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Yeah, and chill right there. Alright, scry the AI deck, so liver blow, that's perfect, alright. Then we're just gonna have Harden block and Sheena block and end their turn, alright. AI goes, liver blow. So the most green affinities is Harden. He can't pass through Harden, so he has to do this because of the way Ghost Step works. He would like go through. I don't know if the developers would like make it so he lands here. I suppose they would just to avoid collision, now that I think about it. But a lot of people play it where since he can't he technically cannot pass through, right? Because this wouldn't, I guess this would be passing through. I don't know how I would logic it. I mean, I would logic it like he ends up here. But this is a lot of people logic it like he would end on him because he can't pass through him, you know? I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna play it this way. So he can't avoid his attacks in that manner. Take a brain damage and then he'll attack us. Liver blow. So we got a 7 and a 4. We dodged the 4 with our amazing evasion, and the 7 actually hits because 5 and 2 is 7, but we block that. So block the blow. We don't care. We're just gonna activate Harden and block. Everyone else will just end their turn. We can actually scry again with this. See what's next. Rude slap. Alright, so someone's gonna have to take a slap. That's fine. And we'll just end their turn. Yeah, so liver blow, green affinities, what? He's over here. That's how he be. We take a brain damage. The level 3 version of this is going to be fun when we're taking a ton of brain damage per turn. This is why you want Accept Darkness. This is one of the many reasons why you want to accept darkness. It's just generally considered better than collective toil. But hey, I roll at random for my solo campaigns. That's 2 misses. Good for me. We'll just end their turn because it doesn't matter. Rude slap. So, duration card. When it's drawn face down, the monster points at the ground. You put duration cards back on top of the deck face up. You can, if this was like a normal monster, you can mill the AI and cancel their attack, but can't do that for him. Anyway, we need to stand in the right spot. He's gonna bitch slap someone because that's how he rolls. Harden happens to be in the right spot already. And he does not ghost step when he does this, so that's nice. So we're gonna have Harden block, as he is our best dodger. Everyone else is just gonna clap a little bit. We'll end our turn. Rude slap happens. 2 dice. Harden dodged, duck, dip, dived, and dodged again, and didn't get hit, so it wasn't a very rude slap. Alright, our move. We're gonna scry. Okay, line up, take your best shot. Yeah, this one's the most annoying one. We'll do lineup first to respect the hands. Actually, lineup is a problem. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can do this in the corner. We'll do lineup first. I'm going to surge with this encourage. Surge with Marisha. The dice on the right. The one we're using. We got a 6. I don't know why they both flipped there. It's all tabletop lag. That was for Rawhide Armor. We keep the survival for the surge. We surge so we can block, and then we're going to move her here. We're gonna move Harden. We'll move Sheena first, obviously, and then Harden. And then Minerva. So Sheena will move here, block. Minerva will move here and block. Everyone's in the right spot. Everyone's blocking. Alright. End the turn. Next round. Line up. Goes back on top. We'll just all block again. Next round. Everybody gets bitch slapped because the hand is an asshole. So we'll do it top to bottom, which I guess would be like left or right to left. We'll do Minerva first. So Minerva got hit once and hit twice, so she is getting bitch slapped. Blocking one of these hits, and then we get hit in the body. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heavy damage to the body. Knockdown for the heavy damage. What an asshole, right, guys? Alright, next person is Sheena. Sheena is pro dodger. Next person, Harden. Harden is pro dodger. Next person. Next person was Marisha. This is for Harden. Harden blocks the one hit. So Marisha and Sheena. It was Sheena and then Marisha and then Harden. Sheena and Marisha dodged. Okay, so we're good to go. We lined up for Mr. Handman. Don't want to make him upset, man. Next, he's gonna lower his guard for us, so... For this turn, we get our thing back. Or we should have had our thing back. We're just going to, we're just gonna block with everybody. I mean, he's not gonna do anything. Before I block for everybody, let's reposition in the order we want. Minerva's down. Sheena will go first. So Sheena first. Sheena blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That is fine. Actually, we can go over here. Harden can go. No, Harden's last. Well, he can go. He can block in the corner. Marisha would go then block and 2, 3, 4. Just stand right there. So, next round, take your best shot. When this is drawn face down, the monster turns the face away from the most possible survivors. Face away from most of us would be this way, and then move over here. Right? Yeah, that would face away from the most. I mean, I suppose you could face down, and then when he... Actually, he could do that. That would be the most disadvantageous thing for me. Because this faces away from the most. He slides along the wall and collides with Harden, so Harden will go 2, 3, 4, 5. Harden's over here now. I think that would occur. That's the most disadvantageous for me. Alright, anyway, while this is in play, he gets -10 evasion. I'm not gonna mark it because I'm not attacking. And then if you drew the trap card for any reason, it would suck, as you can tell. If his eyes are open, it would suck. But it's a really good time to hit him. Yeah, so Minerva gets up. Oh yeah, we're all fist and tooth specialists. I'm just gonna get Harden up on the start of the... Gotta remember we got fist and tooth mastery. Fucks yeah. So yeah, we all could have been up. Anyway. When Harden got knocked down and Minerva doesn't have Rhythm Chaser. Harden just now will lose his evasion token. Which is fine. I just realized it's Sheena that had the 5 evasion, not Harden. I think Harden still dodged everything, because 4 and 3 is 8. For the 2 attacks he took, I think he dodged, but I was looking at the wrong evasion number. Anyway. When this is drawn again, he draws AI. Yeah. So, let's scry the AI deck. Bullet Jabs, most blue affinity survivor. Alright, that is Marisha and Sheena. Sheena has the most evasion, so Marisha will actually be the target. Which is fine. So, that's quite alright. We can just stay where we are. I'm going to leave it in this order. Yeah, I'm just curious. I never think to do that, but the Rawhide headband says technically I can do this. So the card's not in play anymore. That's fascinating. You could actually cycle that. Right now that I'm gonna do this just for the social experiment, right? His evasion would be back up by 10, as that card is not in play. But then once he plays this AI, this card will be in play, right? Are there specific rules about monster duration cards? that I need to know about. It'll be in the showdown phase. Duration. In order to be resolved and discarded, duration cards must be drawn twice. First time duration card is drawn, perform any when drawn face down actions, then instead discarding it, place duration card in play face up top of the AI deck. Next time monster draw an AI card, it will draw the duration card for a second time. Well, that's not true for a hide headband. That's an assumption, presumptive statement. Anyway. Perform any when drawn face-up actions, then discard the card. Some duration cards have effects that are persistent while they are face-up top of the AI deck, waiting to be drawn again. Any effects that manipulate the AI deck besides wounding are ignored while duration is face-up. There you go, that's the sentence I needed. I'm glad they clarified. I actually thought you could do that, so we actually couldn't have scryed at all. It was ignored, which means I did cheat. I shouldn't know that bullet punches is next. That's okay. We have some knowledge to advantage. Since I couldn't scry, what I actually do is I may as well just cheat well. We would have blocked instead of scried. And yeah, now I know duration cards nullify manipulation effects. So Marisha can stand there. Harden will move up one. Minerva will block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll move over here and block. Sheena will block. Now, even though Sheena has blue, and again they can both take brain damage, Sheena has the insane dodge, so I believe Marisha would be the target. Granted, they're both basically just as tanky, so I'm gonna go for Marisha. I think it's more disadvantageous for her to get hit than Sheena. Anyway, next round, everyone's blocking. Everyone's blocking, so we draw this, we draw AI. That's the disadvantage for take your best shot. You actually can't manipulate it that way, which is good. It's a good thing. Most blue affinities. Marisha gonna ghost step. Face her. Do brain damage to her. And then we're going to roll a bunch of dice. The bullet jabs. I'm sure One Punch Man would be proud. This is a 2+, and we have 4 evasion, so it hits on 6s. That's a lot of hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, he didn't miss at all. 1 is blocked, so we just take 4 hits. Thankfully, this card doesn't hurt. Head, body, waist. So we'll take 2 to the head, 2 to the head, 2 to the body, and 2 to the waist. Pretty nasty, pretty nasty. Alright, and that was bullet jabs. So, let me move all these dice. He has one more bullet jabs card in the deck and then applause. Let me scry the AI deck. We're almost done. Oh, we only had the 1 bullet jabs. I guess the other one's this. The other one's that. I was just curious. The full powered flick. He's gonna proudly raise a single finger, and then the target with the most armor points is going to become doomed and flicked. Right, and this is the one that can instant kill someone if you don't know how to position. And remember, we're playing Rule of Death, so he'll fucking kill you. Who has the most armor points? It's 11, 14, 17, 18, 2, 4. Oh, that's 8. That's 12. 18, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. It's her. Yeah, okay. So Sheena is the target. Sheena! So yeah, we'll leave it in. Actually, since Applause is here. Oh, this is a special card. I don't. Never thought about this before. Can I manipulate Applause to be on top? Fuck. No, I never asked that question before. I think last time I did this in my other campaign, I didn't even think about doing this for some reason. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can look it up. The hand questions. Song is cool. I'm sorry it takes so long. It looks like the general consensus is that you can, so there's no reason to do the other attack. I don't know why I've never thought about that before, but whatever. I'm thinking about it now. So yeah, we're gonna do that with the Rawhide Headband. We'll just end our turn. So the hand draws Applause. The survivors fall to their knees in agony, and our bones are suddenly going to start twisting and changing, and for everyone we cure all broken injuries and roll 1d10, then end the showdown. We are victorious. This is where people may die, but he's applauding us for surviving. Let's just pack this stuff up and then I'll roll. So yeah, that's the hand. He's kind of a boring fight. He just block. I've talked about this at length before. Like, his idea is cool. He's an absolute badass monster. Whether you beat him or not, he's like, you earn his respect. You don't actually kill him or anything. Like the Butcher or the Kingsman. No, he's above and beyond the survivor's capabilities. Anyway. Applause! Left to right. This is technically a 4 according to the tabletop. Can you work? My, like... You know how you can usually move a... Yeah, you can click on a die to move it? It's not working. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it wasn't working. Anyway. So, a 6. 4 to 6 is gain a permanent strength. So, 3 people gain a permanent strength. Marisha, Sheena, and Minerva. Harden, on the other hand, spend 1 survival or die from shock. Luckily for him, he can. See, I thought Minerva was gonna get that, and she can't spend survival. Okay, no one died. Yeah. So, cool beans. Way to go, us. That is the hand battle. Now, this is gonna be a longer video because this was just a special showdown and I want to finish the entire year. So let me just get this stuff put away properly, we have to hunt a damn antelope as well. I'm pretty sure I can just delete all these cards. They will automatically, you know, respawn when we load up the guy. Put the hand away. Thanks for stopping by. Come again anytime. And so we resisted him. I forget what our negative. I think my negative effect was like everybody was gonna die or I was gonna lose my stuff. I forget what I rolled at the end of the last video. Anyway, the aftermath. Any victorious survivor may immediately select Fist and Tooth weapon proficiency, regardless of age milestones. And, you know, gain a weapon proficiency if they had wounded with it. I don't know of too many people that would try to wound with Fist and Tooth the hand, but something you can do. Everyone gains a hunt XP, so we have a couple of age milestones to take care of. And everyone heals. Why are you at 4? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I like having these tokens now. It helps so much with remembering what you need to do. Let's do the age milestones first since they happened. So we'll just do left to right. This is for Marisha. We have 8 and a 6, 14. Gaining some age. It's a random fighting art. I should have known. 7 to 15, man. Should have kept track of how many survivors don't roll the random fighting art for age benefit. Alright. 8 and a 10. That's an 18. That is permanent accuracy. Okay. And then the last age. Oh yeah, there's one more thing we need to do, which I will get to it. 9-2. That's a fighting art. I don't know what I was looking at. I was like thinking in my head now, this other thing. So, Sheena became crazed. Marisha learned how to tumble. Everyone got a little bit, well, most of us got a little bit stronger. Minerva got the short end of the stick again. We did get an iron. We'll do rewards first, and then we'll do the other aftermath thing. So the hand is hesitating before leaving. Roll 1d10 and consult the table below. The group gains any resources and gear. That's a 7. Alright. 5 to 8. The hand is a sore loser and punts a broken lantern. A random survivor suffers a random severe head injury. Add 1 scrap to the settlement storage. Now here's the thing. This is another rule we can go over. I don't know how people play this, but if you play this by raw, add 1 scrap to settlement storage. This is a scrap. In fact, add 1 scrap to settlement storage is super vague. I don't think you can cheat, but legendary horns, you can technically just add the legendary horns to the settlement storage. You can also add the lantern to settlement storage. Right now, I'm not gonna do that. I just did that for the humor of it. It says to add one scrap, and he punts the broken lantern. I'm gonna add the broken lantern, but technically you can get legendary horns as stated by Raw here. Like I said, I'm not gonna do that, but how do you guys do that? Does anyone treat themselves to a fucking Lance of Longinus? You can make it with 6 organs. We could easily make that after this hunt, probably. Anyway, I just thought it's funny. Now for the scary part. Let's import a big dice. They want a random survivor. I would put everyone into a bag and draw it, but again, I don't want to do that with these survivor sheets. Bags have destructive capabilities. What I'm going to do is import a D20. And we're going to roll. Here's how we're going to do this. The random survivor. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 people that went out. And then we'll do top to bottom, left to right. So we will do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 will be the person over there, since he happens to be over there. $11. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fucking Zane got punted in the face and is going to suffer a random severe head injury, which could get him killed. Alright, let me delete this dice. The random severe head injury. That's a 5. He got an intracranial hemorrhage. He cannot use or gain any survival. This is permanent. It can be recorded once. Zane. Intracranial hemorrhage. Okay. So that's our rewards. Poor Zane. Alright. And yeah, we're gonna keep the scrap as our scrap reward. I don't think the game devs want you to get legendary horns. But technically, it doesn't say basic resource. It should say basic scrap resource. It doesn't say that. Alright, anyway. Fun aside. The last thing we have to do is the King's Curse. Because Hardin went out and he is turning more and more into a king's man. Alright, his hands are transforming. So his fingernails rapidly grow out and kiss his arm in a cocoon of bone. His liquefied heated flesh leaks from the joints of the hollow armor that replaces his arms. Gets some regal gauntlets and places it in the gear grid now. If we innovated nightmare training, your new arms prove useful. Gain a permanent strength. Well, we just happen to have nightmare training, so he just happens to have a permanent strength. Okay. Oh yeah, she did get it. It was Hardin that got the short end of the stick. So I think this is only the second rare gear card we get the pleasure of playing with. So he's got regal gauntlets now. And another rules query that I would have. I know that I believe you're only intended to get one of these at a time. But I'm just curious if Because he has 2 pieces now, would he do King's Curse twice? I'm pretty sure when there's something listed twice, I know on the timeline if something gets listed twice, the same thing, you ignore the second instance because you only do stuff once. So you would never like get 2 armor pieces. Okay. And we get no endeavors, no one died somehow. Yeah, we're back in the settlement phase. I don't really have anything to do. It's the same year, so we can't innovate yet. We're saving that, and we're saving this stuff. Just do some quick organization work. So yeah, good hunt. Let's just change up the party a tad. Because there's a few things we want to do first. Harden can park it. Where's Harden? I'm not planning on turning him into a full King's Man. Oh yeah, I need to put this in his grid. Put these in his person. I mean, maybe we'll make him a full King's Man towards the end if I don't give a fuck. Marisha can now start proficiency. She's perfectly fine, so we'll actually take her along. We're gonna change her to shield. That is our next major priority. So she can come along. We're going to take... there's nothing wrong with Sheena either. She is spear and she can change. She can stay spear, that's fine. She can tag along. Minerva will park because she's apathetic and she's not getting any. Minerva is she's the main pug, I would say, and probably Marth's next woman when Maria bites the dust eventually. Belle can choose a new specialization now. He doesn't really have enough time. Do you still have Hemophobia? I don't think so. He has Tinker. We do want Tinkerers, right? Yeah, she doesn't have Tinker. So if I'm taking 2 people without Tinker, that's fine. Let's take 2 people with Tinker. We'll leave a Belle. Belle did his job that I want him to do. Oh yeah, Lena. Lena the warrior. She's almost a master. Kinda wanted to keep her around. She's just gonna turn into a master after fighting. We're gonna leave her alone so she doesn't gain too much weapon XP. I mean, I know I can take her and fight with a different weapon that takes up a slot. We're gonna be farming a bit now. Could take Est. I want Tinker kids. Mostly Tinker. Where are my Tinker kids at? Nina. Take Nina. She's got both. So Nina will join us. And we will... Oh yeah. I won't mark it down yet, but I should keep track of who was... See, because I'm making videos, I'm not writing down who was on what hunt. I can always refer to my videos to find out. We're gonna need to know later if we're making books. Writing books. Oh, she's a hoarder. It's fine. Alright, so we'll take Nina on the hunt. Take Sheena, take Marisha, and then Minerva. Just chillin'. Don't I have more kids with Tinker? I thought we had like 3 or 4 with Tinker. I don't see it though. Explorer, Matchmaker. Right, she's Tinker. And the Belle's Tinker. Damn, I want more Tinker kids. Right, I know he is, but he still needs to rest until the next hunt. Special Showdown doesn't count. So, what is my best option? I'm gonna need to make more Tinker Kids. So, anyone who doesn't have understanding. Oh yeah, you know, another freshie might be a good idea. Someone who has 2 at least. Is Drog really level 1? Kind of surprised to see that. Because we can start working on another weapon that I want to use that most people discredit. I think it has its uses though. Well, it looks like I'm gonna need to start like using other people. So let's take Fina. And Fina will be our white lion. Yeah. This setup here is totally fine. We're gonna take a bone pickaxe with us. I don't think we need this bandage. We're going to take this pickaxe with us. This guy is gonna take the sickle and the pickaxe with us. So yeah, we're really pickaxing today. And then there's one more thing that I do want to bring with me. We'll ditch the monster grease here. Want to bring the whip for possible hunt events that need the whip. That's why we want to bring it. Alright, so shield. You have spear. That's fine. I can change this. I probably will change. I don't know, Nina has 1 spear. Oh, you know what? Nina could do the thing I want to try doing. She's pretty good too. Alright, Nina's gonna switch to dagger proficiency, so we're gonna lose that, and that's okay. I'm gonna move her. God, that was loud. Gonna move her over here, and then Fina over here. Fina can be the support. Oh yeah, she's got synchronized strike. How about that? Okay, spear. That's fine. And now her and all her stuff. Let me just set her stuff up again. Tinker, matchmaker, hoarder. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. So I've changed my mind, and what I want to do is a red jewel kid. We're gonna actually make a bone dagger down the line and do a speed build. I may also try to sneak in blood paint. I don't know exactly how I want to do that yet. But we want a bone dagger because it fits right here nicely with a red up and a red left. As far as core set goes, it's kind of annoying to get affinity matches. And then we'll have 3 slots to do stuff with. So, well, 2 slots to do stuff with. We'll see. I don't know if I'll like blood paint because that'll be awkward to get 5 red as well. But anyway, that's the idea I want to mess with, is the high speed dagger weapon. With the benefit of the white line armor, and then we'll try taking it all the way to the end game. But yeah, I think these people are good to go. So we have Fina, Marisha, Nina, and Sheena. Party of girls going out. And I am okay with that. The other thing I want to do is... This kid, I forgot to do this. He was born in the year 11. And I just thought about this now. Martha and Maria's 7th child, or is it their 6th at this point? I'm not gonna name them yet, I'll add it later, but their 6th kid. Welcome to the lineage, man. This is how Kingdom Death works. Let's, what's the order here? It's Marisha, Fina, Nina, Fina. How many ahs? Alright, yeah, we're going out on the hunt, so the iron gets put back. Basic resources are shuffled again. I think we're good to go. We are going to hunt a level 1 antelope, try to farm it. Let me just... Yeah. This is probably going to take a while. I said this would be a longer video. For level 1, I don't have paint yet. I'm not risking a level 2. Level 2 would just run my ass over and I would never catch up to it. Be very annoying. But let's do a hunt before we continue the hunt. As I said before, we're playing with the shrine, so now I'll do the reset since this is my final departure. But shrine is still in effect when we depart, so shrine bonus will be applied, and when we depart we get 2 survival, so she's at max. And all that fun stuff. 2 and 1 luck, good. 1 extra for shrine. Final adjustments. Kind of wish the mod just, you know, because shrine is a thing, had like a +1 all, -1 all buttons or somewhere on here. I'm sure they could fit. But yeah. She no longer has her evasion token. No monster grease. So that's good. Sheena. Did I give her... She gets 2 for departing and that's all. Sheena will get 2 for departing, 2 for the rawhide. She's got her 2 evasion and crazy. Perfect hit gains. I think she is fine as well. Yeah. Oh no. Duh. Yeah, there was something. Final adjustments. Yeah, this final adjustment saved her life. Is she at 4? Yeah, she is. Okay. Alright, 2 survival for departing, and that's all she gets. She's a berserker. I need to remember she's a hoarder. She's going to take up some resource. Alright, so no matter how many pickaxes you take with you, you can only add mineral gathering once to the event. So we're going to stack all of these here and hope for the best. Good luck, guys. Migration! Alright, 3 spaces away from us. Oh man, I could have did overwhelming darkness. The antelope's over there now. Alright, Fina, random hunt event. Got a 50 exactamundo. A gibbet. Crude iron cage swings from the branches of a massive tree. And as we approach, a man calls out to us from the cage, pleading to be freed. Survivors may pass him by and suffer 1 brain event damage. Or, if we choose to free him, the event revealer rolls 1d10. We will absolutely have Fina go to the cage and check it out. Alright, we got 4. The prisoner is thankful and follows the survivors until they rest. And when they wake, each survivor loses 1 random resource if they had any. Well, what a son of a bitch. I wanted to get a free survivor. It's the best option. We don't have a resource, so no problem. What an asshat, man. Alright. So that was the random. As usual, we will do the monster event first. A thunderous boom approaches, and we may hide. If we do, move the quarry one space back. Hold on. Read something. One space back. Does that mean it comes towards me, or does it go one space farther? I think it comes towards me. Alright. I don't want to start the showdown immediately, but I would like to get a courage. 2 to 7 is likely what we will roll. Do I play the odds here? I don't mind taking brain damage early. That's fine if we get some brain hurting going on. Really want to mineral gather. That was the entire point of bringing these pickaxes. What do I do? If I move it back, I don't have to do overwhelming darkness, which is advantageous to me. Sure. I think this is how this works, right? Move it one space back, which is back towards us, not further away, forward. So, we'll hide from the stampede. I just don't want to activate the thing. Nothing else happens, right? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna mineral gather first. So, mineral gathering. This is our first time doing this. The triggered event. Every survivor with a pickaxe can roll on the mineral gathering table. We have 3 pickaxes, and I expect to leave here with none. Knowing my luck. Wow, an 8 and a 10. Golly gee willikers. Alright, gain 1 scrap basic resource. If this event occurs after overwhelming darkness, we find a cave. Resolve all rolls on mineral gathering, and then any survivor may descend into the worm tunnels. We're not past overwhelming darkness, but we'll get 2 scrap, which is 2 of the things that we do want. There's right, it doesn't go straight to storage. We'll say, well, who got the scrap? It was these 2. And then we rolled the 3s. That's one of the, yeah, 4 to 5 is what we want. Strike a stone that resembles your face and it explodes, covering you in blood. Gain 1 insanity and hemophobia. Poor Athena. Now she's afraid of blood. Okay, she'll get over it. What the fuck? Why was the card like tilted? I didn't hit Q or E. Did I? I guess I did when I typed in hemophobia. Alright, Fina gained hemophobia, but I didn't lose any of my pickaxes. So when you get the iron, you have a high chance of losing a pickaxe. Oh no, you take damage. 6 to 7, you lose the pickaxe. Kind of surprised. It actually worked out well. Alright, great. That's mineral gathering. And now we are gonna herb gather. Everyone eats herbs and berries, and we all gain 1 survival. Delicious. And then we do the herb gathering. God damn it, man. Move forward. The herb gathering stuff. So I'm gonna do what I usually do, which is 1 person rolls 4, the rest roll 3, depending on how this one goes. 4, 3, 2, 2, so that's a nothing. Second person, 10, 4, 4, 7, so that's a nothing. So just to make up for this, I'm gonna be ridiculous and throw 6 now. Probably not get anything. 10, 4, 8, 3, 2, 3. Damn it, 3. Sorry. And then we'll roll 5 so I can try and get something a little more reasonable. Okay, so we got nothing this herb gathering. I just want to be silly with it, really. Okay, 0 to 11. We don't find anything. We'll again on the hunt event table before moving on the hunt event board. We got a hunt event. Could be good. Could be good. Here's hoping it's good. Alright, 75. I don't know what that is. That is, oops! Stumbling through the darkness, the event revealer crashes into the ground, crushing their lantern beneath them. Living light inside the lantern becomes agitated by the survivor's clumsiness and burns a piece of gear. Archive one gear of their choice from their gear grid. Wow, really? Cool plot device though, the light in the lanterns is alive. So Sheena is the event revealer for all of this. And obviously the pickaxe, I'll just make another pickaxe. You know what, we'll make another monster grease. We'll use the monster grease, it's cheaper than the pickaxes. Okay, so that sucked. Nina. Would you like to get us something better on the hunt? A 53? Mask salesman. We meet a traveling mask salesman on the road. He insists he has special wares to offer. Shuffle one copy of each mask gear from the mask maker settlement location and draw one at random. He is offering that mask, and then roll 1d10 to determine what happens. Just because I'm superstitious, let's do this in order. So we'll add the mask maker. So, White Lion, Death, Antelope, God, Man, Phoenix. The mask maker is selling a Phoenix mask, as we were spoiled too. Huzzah! Nina, he offers you a 3. Salesman silently points at you. You instinctively hand him his asking price in exchange for the mask. Archive one gear of your choice from your gear grid and lose all survival. Okay, I don't really care about the survival that much, but I don't want to archive anything, so there goes my monster. I just bought this monster grease, man. It's okay. It's the best thing to lose. Also, we need to lose something anyway to make space. Alright. That's a problem for Nina. Is this an accessory? The mask. It is an accessory. Okay, good. Thought I lost my lion helmet. It's gonna be mad. So we have the Phoenix mask. If insane, you can dodge one additional time per round. It is unique, so we can only ever have one. It is irreplaceable, so it will be lost if we die. And it is an accessory, so we can wear it on the head location. White Lion wearing, Phoenix mask wearing, crazy lady. I mean, if I could fit this with the bone dagger and the charm, there's something else we could do. Get the extra dodge. Alright, so one more hunt event. It is random. This is Marisha. We got a Phoenix mask. And this is a 20. Drylands. As we press forward, the air turns dry. I think we had this before. So we all lose 1 survival. If wearing fur or heavy gear, we lose D5 survival. If anyone has a pickaxe, we break open an interesting looking vein in the crack down and gain 1 iron strange resource. Alright, so 1 survival. Let's just double check. We want to make sure. 1 survival, pretty certain. 1 survival. No, this is D5 for her. Me oh my, all the survival lost this time. 5 survival. Oh, it's so hot. I can't put my spear down or just drag it behind me. She already doesn't have survival, so I don't care. We'll find out anyway. She lost 5 survival as well. That's Kingdom Death in a nutshell. Of course she rolls 5 also. Alright, and then this says if anyone has a pickaxe, the survivors as a whole break open a vein. So we don't get 3 iron, we just get 1 iron. I would say it wasn't a bad farm for scrap and iron so far. Not to mention we got the other iron. Not the best hunt. We could have had an extra survivor. There's like potential for blowout. Alright, and then we meet the antelope. If it's on this space, you don't worry about overwhelming darkness or anything below it. So yeah, let's do a screaming antelope encounter. This will be the last thing we do. Alright, so we have this crap. This is a lot of stuff. The antelope has a lot of stuff. Where is the bug patch? Bug patch. Okay. We have a toppled pillar. I am not going to utilize the benefits of strategist because I don't really need it. We have 6 acanthus, a bug patch, I'm missing an acanthus, 2 tall grass. Gonna be a hella populated map. Let's use the other bug patch this time. It won't be there for long, but variety for the sake of variety. Since I have it. I am missing an acanthus. Okay. Very cool. So, yeah. Screaming Antelope, he's got trample. Can shuffle his hit locations. He is in 6-8. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. 7-3, right? Let's move you guys over. Group those, shuffle, farming opportunity. Okay, let's try and not be lazy and actually farm. I'm gonna do this setup the way I normally do it, and we'll see if I don't play a little faster and hopefully not carelessly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, top of pillar, you can just go over here. What's your rule? 5 spaces away from monster. I'm just gonna put it in a corner. I don't want it in my way this time around. Bug patch. We've got grass that I can put right here, which is highly advantageous, and then we'll put the other one over here. You know what? I'll just start the monster in the grass. Okay, what do we have? We've got Nina Marisha. Who's farming this bitch? It's Marisha is farming this bitch. Fina is the main scout. Put Fina down here. Okay, on arrival effects, we have a rhythm chaser. We gain 1 survival for the Whisker Harp. I think that's all they do. We get 1 survival. And I gotta remember she's hemophobic. And that's all she do. We've got Rhythm Chaser on the survival for the harp. And 1 survival for the harp. Okay, cool. So yeah, we need to farm this thing like crazy hard. Let me get another sip of my drink. My throat is getting sore because it's going on long. How long have I been recording? 1 hour 45. I think realistically, we'll see. It probably won't be so bad. Alright, this positioning is 9 on the edge. Alright, let's get going. Antelope, chow down. 2, 3. Alright, he's gonna chow down, eat this plant. I'll fix him in a moment. I know he's on these 4. So he'll do that. Closest Acanthus, eat it, heal 1d5. He's not hurt. This goes back on top of the deck. Which means I am gonna want to hurt him instead of him eating another plant. Our move. Let's have... Actually, I can just put that to the side. We'll have Marissa... You know what? We'll have Sheena go first. Sheena will scry the AI deck. Alright, closest in the field of view. So, bite is happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have Marisha go next. She'll block. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do want to harvest Acanthus. At least 1 or 2 extra. As opposed to letting the antelope just fucking eat it. Like I said at the beginning of my campaign, I don't want to grind super hardcore. 5. But we'll grind somewhat, you know? Alright, and her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and block. So, we'll end their turn. Next round. Antelope will bite. Closest survivor in field of view is Marisha. She is 2 away. So she will be bit. 1 dice. That is a 6. We have 4 evasion plus 2 for the grass, so that's 2 plus 6. I mean, she hits on an 8. The antelope hits on an 8, so that misses. And nothing happens. On our turn, I will start with Fina. I don't know why I blocked with her, because I should have scried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna scry the hit locations deck. Alright, Clubber Shield location, Clubber Shield location, so we'll put both of those up top, and then this one turn to face the attacker full move in a straight line. So after I do 2 wounds, I want to wound with the spear user. And I'll worry about the dagger wound later on. So that was Fina's turn. Next, we will do Marisha. I'm just gonna stay in its face and stay in the grass. We're gonna attack with our shield. We hit on an 8. Do I have accuracy now? I do not. I should get into the blind spot. Hit on a 7. I'll stay in its face. Tank most of the damage. Alright, that is a 6. I will surge. This is for the rawhide. So I'll use the survival surge. We'll attack again. That's a little harder to hit, but alright, that's fine. I'm gonna need to get rid of the chow down actually, now I think about it. And let's have Sheena go. So we want to move chow down Gore. Full move in the direction the monster is facing. Turn to face the closest survivor. And then random in range. I actually don't want it to gore. I'll let it eat another plant. It's standing on plants, so it'll just pick one. Nina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now I know it wants to gore as well. Darn it, Nina. We'll end their turn. Chow down. Put that back on top. Antelope eats, I guess this one. I don't know what would be the most advantageous for him to eat. Okay, our move. I'll go into the blind spot this time. So let's bash with the shield. We miss. Let's surge. Alright, we keep our survival. Let's roll the hit. We miss. Alright, 2 1s. Fantastic. We're doing great already. Let's, now that we're out of the way, we'll have Sheena go. We'll put Gore on top. It's gonna full move forward and then attack the closest in range. Otherwise, it's gonna graze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, if he grazes, he's gonna eat another one. I'm gonna leave Sheena where she is. Why not? She'll just take a hit. She's got evasion. It's not a big deal. Sheena. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna bug patch first and foremost. Alright, we do not have the scavenger kit. So we'll just roll. Get a 2! You catch nothing, but it's not archived. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna surge. And we're gonna bug patch again. Okay, there we go. We get a vermin. It's a Cyclops fly. Not what I want. We want not that. Everybody knows what we want. We want the only cooking recipe monster that matters. He surged, and this is back. No, this is gone because I surged again. Right. Okay, I think everyone went except for her. She will... I want to make sure I get the Acanthus so Fina has to farm. I'm just gonna block again and... 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stand here now. Alright, next turn. Antelope Gore. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full move forward. Turn to face the closest survivor. That's this way. I guess technically he would be facing this way because they're in facing. And then move and attack target. So, it's a random survivor in range that gets chosen. Only Sheena's in range. Yeah, that's 7. So he's gonna target Sheena. He's gonna end up there. He's gonna attack. It's a 6. Pretty sure that does hit. We have 3 evasion. But yeah, it does hit. I'm just gonna take this hit. To my arms. Alright, and bash. So my rhythm chaser is gone. That's fine, I don't really care. Okay, she got gored. Not a big deal. It is our move. We're gonna go with Fina first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't use plant. Hold up. For anyone's wondering why I don't set up the Acanthus plant like next to the bug patch just so I can get them together, because we're playing the rule of death and the antelope would have eaten that one first. That would be the most advantaged thing for it to do. We roll 2 dice. We have the sickle, so I got an 8 anyway. We got a 14. So we get a fresh Acanthus. The fresh Acanthus is probably getting donated. to our hoarder. And this gets taken away. Alright, cool. Marisha. She'll stand up at the start of the turn with Fist and Tooth specialty, by the way. So we'll have Marisha go. We'll stand here. Shield to the side. Alright, no hit, surge. Lose my survival attack. No hit. Okay, I'm gonna stop surging now just to get the hit, and we'll take the fight nice and slow. So, nothing productive there. Sheena! Scry the AI. We want to get rid of Chow down, so stop and snort. That's fine. And I'm saving my attacks for when there's hit locations I don't care about. Nina can just block. Who doesn't? Nina doesn't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. We'll get out of range of getting stomped and snorted. And then we'll end our turn. So Antelope's turn. Stop, snort. Random survivor in range. Hope you guys are keeping up. I do apologize if it's a little fast, but I'm trying to not make the video too long. So I'm doing my normal thing. It would be evens, odds, left or right. So odds is Sheena. Sheena will be stomped and snorted at. It is a 4+, so she will take a brain damage. She'll be knocked down again, and because she's still insane, be knocked back 5. And then at the start of the survivor's turn, we'll get up. Fist and Tooth, specialty. Fantastic thing, isn't it? Alright, our move. We'll have 1, 2, 3, her go. Farm another acanthus plant. So I can take one home. Only a 7. Find something tasty and consume it. That's not what I want. I don't know if I care about leaving the last 2 around just for the antelope to eat and heal. Oh, if I was smart, I would have landed here. Let's say I did that. I'm gonna have my movement. I would have been on top of it, so I can surge. I don't care about getting survival, and we'll get another acanthus. Let's just say I did that instead. Damn. Alright, all she did was eat plants. They looked so good. Fina's plant hungry. Only the one acanthus, huh? One left. Alright, Marisha. Can we hit with the shield, or can we not roll a 7? What is 7, 8, 9, 10? It's 40%. I'll surge again, why not? Keep my survival for rawhide, roll the hit, second attack, I missed again. This is gonna take a while, I can tell. Sheena. This is flipped over, by the way. Alright, bite. We'll let bite happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just stand here. I'll end my turn. I'm not gonna let the antelope here heal. I changed my mind. We won't farm him too hard this time around. I mean, I'm gonna try to get the crits on the good locations, but I'm not gonna like let him heal. I still want to get some acanthus if I can. Alright, bite. Sorry for looking at that. Place a survivor in field of view, so not in the blind spot. That will be Sheena. We got 1 dice, 1 natural miss, so epic fail, and yeah, that's the end of that. Alright. Fina! Can we get the last acanthus plant? That's an acanthus. We got an 11. Okay, I know, I'm sure most people are yelling at me for not tryharding. I could let the antelope heal and then try to crit farm his entire deck, but really not necessary. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm over here now. Probably don't want to be in range of that, but that's okay. Gonna have Sheena. No, we won't go yet for Marisha, our farmer. Can we hit? That is a 7. We do hit on a 7, according to Tabletop Simulator. So we finally hit with the shield. +2 to crit the area. We only rolled a 3. Is that a wound though? So, what is that? It's 3, 4, 5, 6. No wound, no crit. I am not happy about this. Alright, Sheena, scry the AI deck. I'm looking for Crush and Devour while I'm doing this. Okay, yeah. We'll back kick. And end the turn. Why not? So the antelope is gonna rear up his feet and give us the mighty boot of his hooves. He's already targeting the person in the blind spot, so he's not gonna turn or move, he's just gonna kick us. Hits on a 3, so natural miss even without my evasion, and nothing happened. Our turn, Marisha. She's gonna keep trying to smack this antelope with a shield. Hey, there we go. Second location with high chance of critting. Oh, damn it. Only a 5. I crit on a 7, man. We got +2. And we have deadly. Or, no, the lucky charm. Crit on 7s. 5 is a wound. 6, 7 plus 1 is 8. So I do wound, no crit. We will gain weapon proficiency. This is back. We do cause a wound. Chow down is finally gone. Alright, and like I said, no crit. So the next location I want to hit with the spear. Alright, so we'll have Sheena go. 1, 2. She's gonna 3, 4. Shit, I'm playing Rule of Death. We'll have Fina go first, so she can get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll scry the hit location. Alright, that's fine. Clubber shield, Clubber shield. I could put those on top. Let's just get the spear wound out of the way now. Alright, and now that she moved, now we can go Sheena. So, no matter which way the antelope runs, it wouldn't be advantageous for it to run over somebody. So we're gonna use the King's Spear. I was just checking my accuracy. Alright, we have 2 hits. I will do it in... That's not the order I put this in. Hold on, where's the other card? I apologize if that's the order I put this in. Let's just say I did the 2. Because I wanted the chest on top. Man, did I really just do that? I'm not marking that as a cheat. That was an accident. That was an accident. Alright, I got a 4. We got a wound. 4, 3, and 2. The 9. So when we cause the wound, the screaming antelope will face us and we'll move forward in a straight line. I know I could have done this first, but I don't really care about winning that location. We want as many attempts to wound as we can, even though I took all the grass. So what would be the most advantageous? Well, it's turn to face the attacker. It is facing her, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's over here. Yeah, I knew it was gonna hit Fina. Actually, it might have been... was 1 away from hitting her. Okay, so we got our spear wound, we have a shield wound. She is nothing. All we need to do is hit with the dagger now. So I will... There's a good location on top. I'll wait before I do that. What we will do is... I will block while I'm next to the antelope, so I'm likely the target. And then we'll end our turn. Great kick. Random survivor in the blind spot. And then the furthest threat in field of view in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. Fina's probably the best target to hit. Also, she is the furthest threat. So Fina is the target. The antelope is going to trample Nina. That's advantageous for the monster. Run up to Fina, turn around, and then give her a great kick in the face. Okay, first thing that's gonna happen is the trample. And then I'll roll a great kick. So we took a head damage on Nina, which is not a big deal. And then Fina is getting kicked. Is a 4 dice move that hits on 2s and does 2 damage each. Actually a scary attack. 1 miss, evasion is 1, so it hits on 3s. So 3 hits, we're gonna block 1 of those and take 2 hits. Oh wait, this is Fina. Fina didn't block. We're gonna block none of those and take 3 hits. Just kidding. Alright, what am I doing? Move these dice. Taking 3 hits. Arms, and foot. 2 damage apiece. I'll dodge the arms once, and then we'll take 2 to each of them. Okay. So we're gonna want to get rid of that card at some point. We'll have Nina stand up. Since I'm not near the antelope, well, Fina can go for it. Doesn't have the extra 1 crit chance, but I'll attack with the round leather shield first. With Fina. Okay, she missed. I'll try it again. We'll surge. I'll be aggressive. Gotta burn a survival. Hey. Okay, so this is just a crushed spine, not destroyed hoof. And we failed horribly. Didn't wound, didn't crit, didn't get any benefits. Alright, let's have Nina go. Now she can dagger. Before she goes, 1, 2, 3, 5. I want Fina over there, and then Nina can come over here and we'll scrap dagger. Hold up, there's an extra dice in this. Because I am a white lion armor set. This is a 6 apparently. Why is there like delay on the dice movement? What do we have? We have no accuracy. Oh, I could have pounced too. I didn't pounce. Okay. B2 strength. So we hit on only 7s, I think. We actually have no hits. Tell you what, I'm gonna surge and we'll give it another try. Alright, this is actually a 10. So my dagger sharpens. We have 2 hits. Also, okay, I'm not the one who's crazed. That is Sheena. So the restless shank and furry throat. Well, I'll just do it in this order here, left to right. First location is a wound. 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 for the effects. Like 12. Alright. Nothing happens. Cause a wound. Next location, Restless Shank. Alright, we got a 3. Roll 1d10 for each survivor in the blind spot. On the 3+, they're brutally kicked. No one's in the blind spot, so we just cause a wound. Doing a terrible job farming. That's okay. Everyone has their proficiency, so the rest of this is going to be a fist and tooth farm fest. Sheena can't scry. So we'll have Sheena just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move over here and block. And then Marisha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll move over there and block. Next round, Antelope. Gonna bite the closest survivor in field of view. That is Nina. So 1 dice, nibbling on Nina. Do have a hit with the 7. That's 1, 2. 2 damage to the body. I'll take it. And we get a bleeding token. Okay. Tina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna run all the way over here. We're gonna scry the hit location deck real fast. We have giant teeth. So that's an antelope resource. We have antelope resource. And then possible chance of becoming dismembered. We're gonna want to not fist and tooth that. Alright, I'm gonna go with Nina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because Marisha's still out of range. Dude, this Diddy Kong Racing tune. This is Kingdom Death music. Good stuff. Fist and Tooth. I don't have speed, do I? No. Alright, we have a perfect hit. Doesn't do anything for us. Can we roll that again? Oh, damn, thanks. I appreciate it. We get a crit. And a Screaming Antelope resource. Punched him right in the teeth. Got a shank bone out of his teeth somehow. We really dug in there, went to his leg and ripped it out. It's a gruesome world, Kingdom Death Monster. I'm going to not surge because I'm out of stuff. I'll have Sheena. We'll have Marisha go and scry first. Alright, no great kick, just back kick and bite. Alright, we'll put back kick on top. 4, 5. I'm gonna come over here. We'll have Sheena go now. 2, 3, 4. I'll get in the back and we'll fist and tooth. Hopefully I don't hit twice. 1 perfect hit. I am crazed, so that's like perfect, man. I don't know why a crazed person would gain more insanity when they hit perfectly. They're not blocking anymore. She's scried, she's not blocking. Alright, 1 perfect hit. Fist and tooth. The 6, so no crit, and we have 2 strengths, that's an 8. We do wound, no failure. So we punch the restless tiny hands around the undermaw. Knock them away. I guess we'll end our turn, we're done, right? Screaming Antelope will bite the closest survivor in field of view. That's Marisha. I don't think there's an advantage to it either way. Actually, it's probably better if it's facing up this way as opposed to facing right here. So, move and attack, 1 speed. Nibble, nibble. Critical miss. So, we're done with that card. Next round, we'll have Fina Scry. Alright, antelope resource, antelope. Everything is an antelope resource, but everything is bad. Fail. Do it in this order. Alright, we're gonna go for Marisha. She's a brave girl. Brave woman. Not even a girl. She is a woman. I'm gonna fist and tooth the fuck out of this thing. Alright, that is 2 hits. Hits on 7's in the blind spot. Restless Hoof. And this one. I'm going to do the hoof first and totally not dislocate my shoulder. Alright, we are deadly and have a luck. We crit on 8s because of that. So, no crit. We do cause a wound though. And that's that. And then the second location, we do get a crit. So, very cool. He won't do the reaction since he's crit. We'll get an antelope flat tooth, and I'm gonna give the insanity to. We'll give it to Nina. Could use one. Speaking of which, why don't we just have Nina go next? And I'll fist and tooth. I know this is the dismembered arm location, but I don't need both of my arms. So, can we crit? That's a crit thanks to Deadly. Gain a Screaming Antelope resource, and... This is some natural farming. We don't have to grind with letting the antelope heal and shit. Alright, vomit blood. Whenever it collides with a survivor, they are drenched in blood and gain... Oh, this is one of the best ways to farm insanity in this game. I don't really need insane amounts of insanity on any of these people. I mean, I could farm insanity on Marisha. Maybe she could become the next Twilight Knight. I wanted a shield mastery though now. Tina doesn't have a role. She also doesn't have the most armor. I'll think about it. I don't know. I might just give a little insanity to somebody at the end. Yeah, discard a card, recalls the rain, I got the resource. Sheena. I'm just gonna move next to it and fist and tooth. Blind. Why not? No hits, alright. We'll end our turn. It is the monster's turn. Marisha did go, right? I think so. Bite! Closest in field of view, that is Sheena. I can see the daylight coming up. Already 6:45. We're almost done. I'll roll the bite. We are getting bit. We're getting bit on the hands. Is that 2? And a bleed. Not so bad. Did I even bring... I do have bandages, but she's all the way over there. She's in the corner, man. She's in the corner by the pillar doing God knows what. Alright, let's try this. There's the trap. And we don't care about that. This is a resource. I'll just do it in this order. We'll have Marisha go. Fina can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fina will move. Marisha will piston tooth. So we have one hit. Gonna roll a wound. No crit. I think that's a failure. -2 to wound. I only need a 6. So 2 and 2. That's a failure, man. Punch the tongue. But it wasn't hard enough. 1, 2. I suppose I'll move over. Who wants to take brain damage? Sheena can take brain damage. Let's have... We can... You know what? I won't move her. We can do this slowly. Only biting at the moment. I'll just end my turn. We'll block with Sheena. Actually, you know what? Thinking about it. Well, oh yeah, I would have moved into the blind spot. I'm sorry. It's facing this way. I would have moved into the blind spot. I was going to say, let me spend her movement to get into the blind spot, but we would have attacked from there. Nina will also go into the blind spot, so they're not in field of view. That's what I want to do. And this way, Sheena gets targeted, and then Sheena blocked. Okay, end the turn. Bite. It's gonna be on Sheena. Doesn't matter if it hits or not, because we're blocking, so we block it. Alright, and then Marisha will go, and we will... Actually, Fina will go. We'll scry this. Push this back. Am I insane? I am insane. Alright, well, let's hope I only hit once, I guess. Piston Tooth. I didn't hit at all. Surge! Piston Tooth! Oh, I missed. So the other roll was for the rawhide armor. We failed that, and we surged. I'm just gonna leave it up, because we're gonna end their turn. We'll block again with Sheena. Next round, Sheena gets a bit. Doesn't matter if it hits or not. She dodged it. Our turn. Piston Tooth with Marisha. Okay, I see 9 and 8. Okay, so our attacks will be canceled because we hit twice and we're insane, so we're scared. Yeah, scared. Alright, Fina can push this back then. Alright, these locations suck, so we'll do the same thing. We'll block, we'll end my turn. Before I end my turn, we're gonna have Nina go there. Antelope will bite. It will miss again. I don't know why it's rolling ones. We're gonna activate Sheena. Wait, she's got the spear, right? Okay. We're gonna activate Marisha. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Activate Marisha. Marisha will block. Then we'll activate Sheena. And Sheena is gonna King Spear over here so we can proc the trap card and get rid of it. Alright, we got a 10. That's a perfect hit. So she will gain insanity. She's crazy. But did I not put the trap on top? Fuck me. Well, that's a wound. Not critical. So, bite's gone. I didn't mean to do that. Man, that's gonna be running forward like a dumbass. Okay. We'll have Fina go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it doesn't matter if I block, because trample just does damage. You can't block that stuff. We'll end our turn. Screaming Antelope basic action, as we all know, it only goes after knockdown survivors, so it just grazes, and if there's no acanthus plants, it'll full move forward. Because the antelope is a silly beast that does silly things. They're over here. It's gonna take a while for me to catch up to this. Actually, might not. 2, 4, 5. Alright, we'll have Fina go first. She's gonna come over here. And then I'm going to have Sheena go. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll poke it with our pokey stick. I don't even remember if the trap's on top. It's not. I put them in the wrong fucking order 2 times in a row, man. Alright, the antelope's dead. Hunt's over. I'm fine with that. I was thinking about grinding the insanity, but that's okay. I would only give it to Fina. We don't really need it. Good hunting. I mean, we got some stuff. A couple natural crits there without grinding or try-harding too much. Oh yeah, the hemophobia. Okay. I'm not gonna mark that as cheating, just because when we got the 2 bleeding tokens, Fina was supposed to get knocked down, but I have survived. I have Fist and Teeth Mastery. I would have just picked her up. But if I wasn't moving so fast due to the time, because I'm tired. I told myself earlier I should just do this on another day. But I was really in the mood to play Kingdom Death. I knew this was going to be a big day because of the special showdown. Anyway, get our rewards. Hide, bone. Not many organs from the organ monster. Kind of surprised by that. Let me leave these over here. A lot of bone though, and we upped our scrap supplies a little bit. Okay. Right, I didn't draw any other flat teeth. I don't think any of these do anything. Put the antelope away. Let's heal everybody. Get a hunt XP, get a proficiency. Delete that. We will have age for Fina and heal. We will have that and this, and we will have this and that. Alright. Order will happen. We'll sack an acanthus, and then she'll become courageous. Close to seeing the truth on somebody. I don't think anyone else has anything else of import. No one has 20 insanity, which is good. Another reason not to grind insanity on the antelope. Yeah, I need to get pottery at some point so we can get the barber surgeon, and then we can do some deep mineral gathering stuff. We have an almanac and shit. Alright. There's something else. No, I think we're good. We got 4 endeavors. We have 1 tinkerer. Right, I need to make more tinkerers now. Apparently, we get it is the next year. So we update the timeline with the settlement event first, and there is a stranger in the dark. This one is usually decent as long as you don't roll super low. That is a 10. Strangers desperately clutching to a fountain stone, naked and covered in blood. Gain 1 population and 1 founding stone gear. I would call that a good achievement. That would be general, or I guess, yeah, I'll call it general. Result 9 to 10 on Stranger in the Dark. So we got a new person. I mean, it's not easy to get those high numbers on the settlement events. And this is season 1. I'll just say season 1. Oh yes. We'll be adding more and more stuff as I get some more accomplishments. Yeah, we gain a population. I believe the population benefits from most of the new things, and we get a founding stone. To join my collection of founding stones. Let me sort that. Alright, I think it's Graves. All new survivors. Oh, I thought it was newborn. And this is all new survivors. All current and newborn survivors. Does this one not apply to other people you get through other means because they're not newborn? I'll have to look that up. I'm gonna do it as is for now and say that this is not a newborn survivor. So they do not get these benefits. Alright, so they're a stranger in the dark covered in blood with a founding stone. I'll have to name them later along with this person. What is that? It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 6, 17. That's 18 population now. This guy is no longer resting. Okay, and welcome to land. Wait, we're on 12. We are going to get our conviction principle. I believe that's a timeline event. Okay. The survivors must find a reason to be, because we've been doing this for 12 lantern years, however long that's been. Treasure the darkness and all its mystery, or seek to master it and grow strong. So we'll do the usual evens and odds, left to right, random choice. What will we be? Odds. We are going to treasure the mystery. Life is like a quickly fading lantern. Every precious moment must be lived to its absolute fullest. Add Bone Witch to the next year on the timeline. Alright. We got stuff happening next year. Yeah, rematch with the hand. Bone Witch. Okay. We gain the conviction principle romantic. And then roll a 1d10. Let's roll 1d10 now and then look at what the romantic does. Alright, survival limit is increasing by 1, and then we believe in the potential for beauty, decency, and ingenuity in others. You gain a random fighting art, we draw 3 and select 1 to keep from now on. Speaking of which, I forgot to do something. Right, this 9 result is for this. I forgot to age Fina. She aged before we became romantic. Because when she rolls, that's a random fighting art. Alright, she became a berserker. Berserker claws. And that's for her age result. Anyway, 9. Nominate a survivor. They gain 4 understanding and the following ability. Legend Caller. Alright, so we can use event 53. Event 53. Wait a minute, 53? Is it 53? Didn't we roll 53 before? Shouldn't that be changed to 1.5? Oh. Legend Callers for Mass Salesman? Was that always that way? I thought it was for something else. I guess that makes sense, because calling the legends you need the mass. And one of the ways to get them is to do that. Speaking of which, we have mass now. Okay, anyway, so it's not random, it's chosen, right? Nominated. Who do we want to give 4 understanding to is the more important feature. I don't think anyone can see the white secret with 4 understanding. What we can do is instantly make a tinkerer. Well, a belt could. Okay. We could just instantly make a tinkerer. Also, for this kid, I'm gonna look it up when I turn off the video. If they benefit from survival of the fittest or not. Right now, I'm just leaving it marked as raw rules. One away. Sirius is a pretty good character. Alright, let's give it to Sirius. He will gain 4 understanding and legend caller. Also, Tinker. So, legend caller. After the overwhelming darkness event. I double check if that bit of text is actually accurate. And I guess I'll type this into his ability myself. So I don't have to put him on one of the things. Legend color. I want you dude in there. Okay, so he's the legend caller. It is after Overwhelming Darkness, alright. So we need to get to some tier 2 hunts, man. Some tier 2 hunts, that's what we need to do. Okay, hold on a second, I'm just thinking. He became a legend caller and he became a tinkerer, so we're gonna roll 1 dice now in advance. It's a 5. He gained insight. Insight, settlement phase, epiphany. We gain an extra endeavor this phase. I kind of wish we rolled low and drew an extra card. Is low the extra card? Yeah. So I really want that paint. We're gonna find out if I can get it or not this year. Because I'm gonna do that before I turn it off and plan out my moves. Okay, I think we're done. Right, we have our conviction. We are romantics that accept the darkness anyway. Yes, and the survival limit's 5. I will update everybody off stream. Or off the video, not stream. I'm just used to saying stream. Okay, let's do this thing. The most important thing, we want to... I should have 6 of these, right? Got 1 extra endeavor to settlement phase. And we had 1 Tinker Kid go out with this. Yeah, we should have 6. 4 for returning, 1... Oh, there it is. Okay, I did have 6. Let's spend 1. We're gonna innovate. It's time to innovate. We take a hide, we take a bone, take the only organ that we got. Just makes it... Are you an organ? No. Makes it a little more awkward. I'm gonna start stacking these. I think by similar things. Alright, but I deleted those resources though. Shank, tooth, bone, canthus. Okay, so we got some stuff. We're innovating. Wish me luck. What is this? Plus 2 cards, right? Who won? Not 2. Not 3. It's finally there, boys. Pint. Okay. Now we can focus on upgrading our kids. Add paint consequences to the deck. Means we're gonna want hovel. We're gonna want face painting. Face painting will be the priority. Sculpture and pictograph. That is paint, right? I think those 3. Okay. Most wonderful. Now, I didn't get very many organs from the hunt. We have some stuff to work with, so as usual. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the hand. You know, he's a pushover defensively. And we're gonna... we'll name the kids. I'll check the specifics on survival of the fittest. I feel like most people just give it to everybody, but it says newborns, so we're gonna check that. I'm gonna figure out how to spend my stuff and endeavors. I might just hoard a lot of it. Can I scrap? Get scrap smelting? 3 scrap, 5 bone. I need organs now. We need organs. Ugh. I'll add dash to everyone. We have dash, and I'll add the survival limit to everyone. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll call it quits here. We can fight level 2 monsters. Only took 12 goddamn lantern years, my god.